Come to the Theatre of Entertainment, Brikama, Stadium to grace this grand final between the Kora boys of Jaliba United and
between Jaliba. We are
Jaliba
LSTV 1.
Jaliba will be playing against Kabafita
This is a final, a league final, Brikama league final again between Jaliba FC and also that of Kabafita United. Those in green and white that you're seeing is the Kora boys, Jaliba FC, Jaliba United rather, and those in the pink color that you're seeing over there is the team for Kabafita United. They have been working here, they have been working tirelessly here before they reach at this level. Before we move on to any further, we will give you the team list for the two teams. We are starting with Jaliba United. Number 1 is Ifansu Mane. Number 18, then you have Brikama. Number 3, then you have Sifo Demba. Number 12, you have Mod Lamin Keita. Number 13, then you have Lamin Dong. Number 6, you have Abdou Kesane. Number 11, you have Ibrahim Sila. Number 5 is Muhammad Fayike. Number 15 is Mane. He has been playing for so long, many of you will be able to remember him. And number 16, then you have Katishu Injabi. Number 14, you have Suwaibu Kamara. And for the reserve team, number 21 is Buba Sao. Number 4 is Sajo Bayo. Number 7 on the bench as well is Kiba Jawara. Number 10 is Sirifo Bojang. Number 17 is Yabo Saidi. Number 9 is Buba Jalo. Samate is the number 8 on the bench, Abdullah A. Jalo. Also on the bench, Munir Saidi, number 19, also on the bench. And for the team for Kabafita is Usman Baji, who is the goalkeeper, number 18. Number 17 is Sekou Jawara. Number 15 is Tumani Saidi. Tumani Saidi rather. 12 is Usman Baji. Number 6 is Yankuba
Big Sam Marong is also going to decorate the goalkeeper of the
Number 10 is Number 5 is Saidi. Number 11
goal scorer of the tournament would be going with a decorated trophy and of course with a cash prize of $1,000 is Big Sam. And this is funded by Modlamin Dame, aka Ngari. Thank you so much, Ngari, for that wonderful.
Yeah, guys, we are now in the Brikama mini stadium. That is a box park where now we see Musa is currently having greetings with the players of both teams. That is Jaliba United and Kabafita United. Remember, Jaliba United, they were the champions of the knockout final, and today they face the other team, which is Kabafita FC. I know it will be a mouth-watering encounter here in the Boxbar Mini Stadium, where these two teams will lock on. And currently, we have seen dignitaries from various locations. All these people are led by Mustafa Sise, is the one in front of the dignitaries, having greetings with the players. As you can see, different people exchanging greetings with the players. You can see Jaliba United, that one in white and green, while the opponent, that is Kabafita, that one in orange color. We can see the referees are all set, and you look at the stadium also is full to capacity. As you can see, Brikama is the home of football. It's a theater of dream whereby everybody is always want to be in order to watch Gambian football. And this is something that we are all advocating for, seeing Gambians coming out in their large numbers to watch Gambian football. This is the football we have, so we are the only one that can support our football. We are the only one that can promote our football. So you see, this is the lineup. We can see any moment from now we will listen to the national anthem of the Gambia. Players fans, dignitaries are all now waiting for the commencement of the national anthem. I know any moment from now the national anthem will start. Waiting for the digger, and there it is. The national anthem, as we can see, fans, that is spectators, footballers, and everyone in the stadium is happy. To remind you all, this is LSTV 1 live at the Brikama Boxbar Mini Stadium to give you live coverage of the game. That is the final, the league final between Jaliba Utd and Kabafita Utd. As you can see, Kabafita Utd are the one in green and white.
We also got support from Coach
Jaliba Utd are the one in green and white, while Kabafita Utd are the one in orange. And I know any moment from now we will see the ball rolling between these two giant teams. As you know, Jaliba Utd is a household name. The Kora boys, they did it in the knockout final. I don't know whether they will be able to repeat the same performance they did in that final. But any moment from now we will see how this final unfold here in the Boxbar Mini Stadium. But remember, Kabafita, their opponent, are not also pushovers, so this game will be a mouth-watering encounter. It will be a game to watch, as both teams will be in a very good spirit to go home with the giant trophy. But remember, there are other accolades that are also here, which are individual accolades, not only the giant trophy and the runners-up trophy. There is also a cash prize for both teams, that is the winner and the runner-up. So I know as things are unfolding, we will give you the amount of cash given to these particular teams who will end up becoming the winner of this trophy.
Yes, sir.
I know we can assure you one thing, that is this game will not be an easy ride for both sides. As we all know, both these teams are having a caliber of players that can make difference. So that being the case, they will be able to make a big difference.
We are also grateful to the Gambia Red Cross Society. They have been doing tremendously well since the beginning of this tournament. It is our wish to at least console them with
both teams. Their fans, and you can see the noise in the mini stadium from both ends, where you have two fan base. As you know, these giant teams, Jaliba Utd and Kabafita Utd, will lock on here today, and finally the day has arrived where these two teams will rub shoulders to shoulder here in the mini stadium. They will rub shoulder to shoulder, and you can see dignitaries coming from various places, and I know it will be a very interesting game here in the Boxbar Mini Stadium, where these two teams have the caliber of players that can give them the trophy. So it will not be an easy ride for both sides. The center referee has blown the whistle for Musa Sisa to take the kickoff. Musa Sisa of Abisham takes the kickoff there, and any moment from now, the central referee will blow the whistle for both teams to rub their shoulders here. And let me join here my colleague, that is Parfat.
Welcome.
I'm here with my colleague Kanye, and we are together in this. We will give you the ball-to-ball commentary of this game. As I told you earlier, these are the two teams that lock horn here today. That is the knockout champions, Jaliba United, will rough shoulder to shoulder with Kabafita United. And no, one thing that I can tell you guys is this game will not be an easy ride for any of the teams. As we see, all the teams are ready to go home with the most prestigious goal, that is the League Cup. And I know we can only tell the team that will go home with the giant trophy after the end of the 90 minutes of play. And remember, we can go to the lottery to decide the game.
Will carry the station number 8207.
Here at Brikama Stadium, Jaliba started the play. As you can see, they playing from right to left. In your view, we will continue to give the support for that of the Kabafita United. The substitutes on the bench, you have Musa Sisse, Musa Keta, Lamin Sisse. Jaliba is still playing in their own half. That is a 4 pass from the goalkeeper and out for a throw to Kabafita, taken in quickly by the halfback. That is Jaliba's throw. Then Tijan is also Jassi is also on the bench for
substitution announcement,
is also on the bench for
etc. on the PA system, but we will be using the radio and television to do the commentary. So please excuse us for that. The PA system will meantime be used only for substitution. Of course, another important announcement. As the SD is here with us, so they will be using that, but not for the live commentary, please. We'll be using the radios and the television for that. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, it is the league final 2022-23. Brought to you by Brikama Sports Committee, and it's Jaliba United, the double finalists against Kabafita. Meanwhile, Jaliba are dressing green and white, the green goes, and of course,
from there,
the orange goes are Kabafita. Thank you so much.
Baje, the goalkeeper, to short play to his defender. Then one take, then it is also dispossessed by that small EB who has just taken the ball away on play. Trying there, it's a throw in favor of Jaliba now.
We also want to inform you that the following prizes will be given to the 7 players, and they are individuals that will also be named. Best goalkeeper of the day would be awarded, of course, and that one is being funded by Alaji Marong, the national team.
We will also give you some statistics as we move on about their winning chances into this tournament would
be supported by the cash prize of $1,000 and a goalkeeping glove that is funded by Father Young, who was one-time playing for Blackpool during his days and has represented Brikama at different categories and of course at different levels. The leading goal scorer is funded by Modlamin Zame. Modlamin Zame, aka Gary, gave a prize of $1,000 and a particular player would also be priced and of course decorated with a medal and a trophy. The best coach of the tournament is funded by Modlamin Nyasi Chali of Brikama United, the head coach of Brikama United. He is giving a check of $1,000, the tactical board, and of course also giving a sport watch to the winner. There will be medical prizes of course to teams as well, and the winner of the tournament will be going home with $75,000 and the runner-up will be going home with $65,000. The best player of the tournament is also supported and part of the people that funded in giving the cash prize to the best player of the tournament, to Bruce Dembajub and also Buba Maro. The most disciplined team would be going home with a giant trophy as well. And of course the best fan club of the day would also be receiving certificate. We just want to assure you that you would be entertained to the match. Thank you for coming. To Africa Zambia Limited, you are the best.
Jaliba is playing from the back, moving the ball one touch to each other. Now playing through the midfield. This passes to the left back, who sends along on board. This passes by the Kabafita defense. Jaliba have won the ball again. Back to, he passes the ball back to the goalkeeper, then to the captain. Who is getting a very good long pass, but it's an offside against the new Mane, veteran player in Jaliba's Mane. What have you so far seen in half between the two teams?
Yeah, we have seen both teams, offside given against them, meaning they are all hungry to, score goals. But we have not seen anything that can tell you this team will be the first team to score goals, because we are yet to see clear-cut chances from both sides. But right now, these two teams are battling in the middle of the park. They are trying to take control of the middle of the park in order to, dominate the game. But both teams don't want to be overcome in the middle of the park. Kabafita sends a long one. Now is in the they are in the box of Jaliba. Oh, now missed that one. Still now Kabafita in the box. Still now with Kabafita. They are in the box of their opponent, that is Jaliba. Goal kick to Jaliba United. They are the one in green and white. Kemo.
Yeah, very well, Mane. He is my co-commentator here at Brikama Box Bar Ministry. Final that is taking place within that of Jaliba United. Of course, a team sponsored by Jaliba Utd and the corner maestro. United. Coming into this game, we have seen Jaliba United played their round of 16 game against Swansea of Farato, where they won by 2 goals to 1. In the quarter final, they drew against Kotaranga 0-0. No goal was scored in that full 90 minutes. Then it has to be settled in a penalty shootout where Jaliba won on 6-5. In the semi-final that we have also seen here, Jaliba drew against Sky Power, where no other team were able to score any goal. It also ended 0-0, and then it has to also be settled on a penalty shootout, where Jaliba won by 5 goals to 3 against Sky Power. That is the semi-final. Now, for that of Kabafita that we have seen here, Kabafita on their round of 16 game have won against Brikama 1 goals to 0, and in the quarter final they won as well against Sandersu by 1 goal to 0. Kabafita also in the semi-final against Nema, who claim the ownership of the pitch as it is in their land. That they always say our land, our trophy, but Kabafita have to make sure that those words are not into realities of them. There's a counter attack by Kabafita, but this is by Jaliba defense. He has to play again. Now, Kabafita won't Jaliba takes a long one. He sees the goalkeeper was out.
But that's a good idea.
Long shot. What do you think about his
Kanye, that one is a good idea, because he saw the goalkeeper was out of the post, and he decided to go in for a long shot, but unfortunately it went wide. And still now the ball is with Jaliba's goalie, where is the former Fansu Mane. Currently Jaliba are the one threatening their opponent, that is Kabafita. Yeah.
Player is down for Jaliba. Foul, says the referee. But a player is complaining. Mane is complaining against the referee. I don't know what is going on. But he is given a yellow card. That is a warning. Domingo should have not allowed that because he is the most senior player currently on the pitch for both teams. Records playing in the Gambian football. He is still complaining, going towards the referee. But his players are trying to calm him down for the referee. Otherwise, he could have been sent off. One TV is trying to calm him down. So he has no problem with the referee. Driver Sidan is trying to calm him down. Free kick to Kabafita to be taken by number 6, sends it over to his captain. Number 10. That was out for that of Jaliba United. That is throw taken in by Jaliba. Good control from the captain. Kabafita won the ball, everybody know it's a foul, says the referee against that of the Jaliba United player. Inside their own half, sends a long one but cleared away by Kabafita. They have won the ball again, moving the ball, very good football by Kabafita is now attacking, very good pass, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, I can say almost. But the defenders have done very well there. Brikama, the captain for Jaliba, has denied Kabafita a goal that could have been the first one that will be registered, that we will call the registered one in this contest here. Good attack, very good play. Brikama to this into midfield. Number 16 now move. Kabafita won again. With number 6 this position, Jaliba is attacking around the 18-yard box, crosses but directly to that of the goalkeeper Ibrahim Osman Paji, who plays quickly to his left back, who plays the ball to his captain. Okay, he falls down and then the ball was collected by that of Jaliba. Moves with the ball. Jaliba crosses the ball, but Osman was rightly there. Pushes the ball, but assistant referee says it is that of corner for Jaliba United. That's a corner for Jaliba United.
Yeah, there is a corner
counter attack that you have seen. What have you learned from that?
Yeah, it's a wonderful counter attack, because I told you these two teams are patrolling in the middle of the park, and as things stands, Jaliba is controlling the middle. That is why they are able to give out dangerous passes, and this one was a counter attack, and fortunately for Kabafita, the goalkeeper was able to punch the ball to a corner kick, and now it is a corner kick to Jaliba Utd.
Domingo to take the corner, swings it in, headed by Kabafita, but not that very convincing by them. They have cleared, then Sergio have won the ball and took his player foul against him, and then they have to take the, Kabafita plays to his front player. Now a long ball to that of his number 10, but the goalkeeper was there. Get the ball for that of Jaliba. Plays short to his defender, who swings along one to his striker. Hits the ball. Kabafita defender tries to clear, but that was not very convincing here. But they have controlled the ball. Number 16, Francis Gabi, is looking for a shooting opportunity. They are playing very well on the edge of the 18-yard box. Very good football by Jaliba. Shots out far and wide. Mane.
Yeah, Jaliba, they are really dominating the game. because we have seen that they weren't creating, chances, because just, in between 3 minutes they have created numerous chances, and there was, you can see, their strikers even having words with the center referee, claiming for a penalty, but the center referee was not interested in to give out that as a penalty. To him it was a cheap tackle, that is why he was not interested to award that penalty. But still, Jaliba, they are playing good football, and their opponents also, Kabafita, they are really pushing so hard.
Very well, very good analysis. Kabafita is now pushing into the Jaliba half. Number 5 plays, tried to place for Sadio Mane, but that was not a good pass to him. This possessed by that Jaliba. Jaliba still plays in the midfield. That was Jabi, plays to Domingo, who runs for a very good counter attack. Domingo came inside the shot, but wide. That could have been a goal. Mane, what have you seen? Jaliba are wasting most of their chances.
Yeah.
Don't you think they might be punished if they continue to play like this?
Yeah, if you look at their team captain, the number 2, their team captain for this side, that is Kabafita, he is not playing his position, because we have seen him went to the other yard of his opponent, that is the yard of Jaliba United, and the ball was dispossessed, then they were hit. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He the number 2 for Kabafita United, who that is a mistake
for Kabafita. A blunder football from Jaliba, but that pass was just a mess from the number 11 of Kabafita, that is Al-Khali Fati, have wasted that. That would have been a goal for Kabafita United. Now throw into Jaliba, Domingo Mane, trying to move away from 3 players. Kabafita inside the day, but this was by that of the Jaliba players. Brikama foul by that of Jaliba. Brikama Silla of Jaliba United have been fouled just outside their D by a Kabafita player, and referee calls for foul. Jaliba plays to their goalkeeper, then who plays to his halfback, plays ball with Domingo Mane, who have dribbled 1 past 3 players in the midfield, but this process here, Jaliba have won the ball again, wide to the left back, who moves the ball back to the defender. He sends around 1 to his flank, but is an offside called by the linesman. So goal kick to be taken by Kabafita United. For Kabafita United, Sadio Mane plays the ball to keeper, who plays short defender Mane. Saidi Jaliba is attacking, very good kick. The goalkeeper palm the ball away. Domingo one sends in another one inside the defending area, but it has been headed out by that of Kabafita United defender, who just sent another one to his but who gives the ball away for a throw to Jaliba United. Sends a throw 1 to their striker, but he loses the ball. Osman Baji came in, the Jaliba United goalkeeper, the Kabafita United goalkeeper, to take the ball for that of Kabafita. He sends in a long one. Jaliba, number 11 for Fati, again has another chance that he could have crossed the ball to his players or do something better with it, but he crosses the ball directly onto the foot, onto the legs rather of the players for Kabafita. And it is for Jaliba, it is a corner kick to Jaliba, to Kabafita United, to be taken by that of number 5, who swings it in, but foul there by a push on the back of the defender. Brikama Sedi is the number 5 for Kabafita, one of the youngest players in the field who has taken the corner kick, but it was foul called there by the referee. Brikama for Jaliba changes the field for their players to his halfback number 12. It plays to Ibrahim Silla, very good football, to his number 14, but this passes the ball back to number 4. Now the ball now with Sadio Mane, number 2, to his number 12, left back, who plays the ball to his number 10, that is the captain Bake. He's still with the ball. Bake is still with the ball against 2 players of Jaliba United. On the other half there, he's still with the ball. He tries to come in but cannot come in. Kabafita have still won the ball. That is number 4 outside the D. Good challenge there by that of Jaliba United players. Jaliba have won the ball through their number 11, Ibrahim Silla, who plays the ball to his number 14, and that is a foul from the back by Kabafita number 4. Fast play by Ibrahim, who plays to his number 5 in the midfield. He plays the ball wide to Dinigu Mane on the right flank. Dinigu tries to come in. He is now inside the 18-yard box, crosses the ball low, but no one is there for his people. Dinigu has been causing so many problems for Kabafita United.
Absolutely.
They could have gone to try to cough it down.
Absolutely, he's really giving them a nightmare right now. The only thing that they need to do is their fullback to focus and concentrate very well. And for Jaliba also, their center forward also needs to be someone who is active in the box, not to stand at one place. He needs to be moving within the box so that most of these crosses that Domingo is doing, he will luckily meet one of them and tap it in the back of the net. For the other flank also, who is Shoaib Kamara, Shoaib also is doing great when it comes to taking the ball forward. He is really good at 1v1. That is a chance for Kabafita, and fortunately to the hand of the goalie.
Very well. That is a very good analysis from Mane. Kabafita tried to be after now. We are now into the 21st minute of the game, but still goalless. A player is down. He is injured on his lap. He tries to block the ball, block a pass that could have been detrimental to their team. Kabafita United, he is down, injured, but the Red Cross are now in the field to try to get some medications to him. He is still down. Play is stopped for now. We definitely have paused the play. You can see Allen, the coach for Kabafita United, who was also a player for the team. He has guided this team to one of the league finals in 2017, where they lost 3 goals to 1. He is now the head coach for that of Kabafita United, trying to talk to his players so that they will do what he's so the referee
which I will suggest 99.9% of the attendance of these finalists of this final are after a battle, Brikama is leading our forces by 1 goal to 0 and other scores elsewhere in the Global First Division League. We have 14 leading Banjul United by 2 goals to 0 is half-time, and half-time elsewhere too is cancelled. The telecommunication guys 0 and tomorrow Academy 0 and 45 minutes played between Marino and Renda Banjul. Marino leads Renda Banjul by a goal to
now. The field here is almost, I can say, it's as many would say, has become also known for watching domestic football games. Not only Jaliba moving up with the new man, try to, he has succeeded, hooks the ball in, but that was side netting from him, he could have crossed that ball for his players, but this time he tries to go in for himself to make sure he registered. And we have seen that when he arrives at those areas, he tries to pass the ball to his players, but for this time, he tries to go on for his own, but it was inside netting. What do you think?
Yeah, he tried to did the work on his own, but unfortunately, the ball ended up touching the side of the net. I think he should have went in for a teammate because there were teammates in the box that he could have connect, so that one of them could have done the job for him easily. But unfortunately, he went for his own, and
Kabafita,
the opponent team, that is Kabafita, were able to survive. But one thing that these people need to be mindful of, that is Kabafita. Domingo is a very tricky player. He will take you to the left side and immediately turn to the right. So he is a very tricky player. So they need to be very mindful of him, much especially in the box. Else they might, cause themselves a problem. So in order to avoid such, they need to be very mindful of him when they are in the box. Yeah.
Very well. The play is post. Referee is having some words with Jaliba United players. The captain,
Kanye. I know the number 2 of Kabafita, Sajo. I know he's very hungry. Look at him. He's the only one communicating to the players. That is why I even made the mistake calling him as the team captain, because he's the one communicating with them. He's the one playing with the 6. So he's a fine player, and I know he really needs this trophy. That is why he's running everywhere in order to make difference for Kabafita.
Yes. He has been also playing for this Kabafita team for about 2, 3, I can say 3, 4 years now. He's one of the senior players, though his age is not that much. I mean, an old age. He's still a young player in regards to his age, but in regards to his footballing career in the Kabafita football team here, he is a senior player for most of the teams, most of the players that are here. This is why he's having most of the wars with them. Throw in by Jaliba with Domingo, but he was fouled just right now by Kabafita players, that is Sadio Mane. Free kick to be taken by Jaliba inside Kabafita's half. Mbake is standing in front of the ball to block a quick play. Ball sent in by Jaliba, headed in by a tall lanky number 6, but Osman was there to get the ball for Kabafita. He sends in a low one, but straight to the goalkeeper. Allen, the coach, is not happy with that. He said the goalkeeper could have done something else than to kick the ball directly to the other goalkeeper. Good fight. You can see Sadio Mane is a very good fighter in the heart of the midfield for Kabafita. Jaliba is playing from the back with the goalkeeper, who passes the ball to his captain Ibrahima. He controls the ball, sends in a low one to this number 16, Jabi. Jabi is still with the ball, disturbing these Kabafita defenders. He tries to pass the ball, but Kabafita defenders were there to block the ball into their own 18-yard area. Kabafita is now trying to play with number 3, who passes the ball to number 5. That is one of the youngest players in the field, but he was fouled, hit on the face by Jaliba United. That is Lamin Kita, who hits Bubakar Sedi on the face. The referee has given a free kick in favor of Kabafita United. Bubakar is still down on the ground. We have seen the medics are into the field to make sure that he gets right. Bubakar Sedi is still down on the ground. He is washing his face. The medics are treating him. He is now up on his feet. Referee told him to go out and then needs permission to get whilst in the field of play. Now, free kick to Kabafita to be taken by young Usuma. That is the number 6 for Kabafita United. Referee is trying to place the wall rightly. So he is having some words with those at the wall so that they will not be moving in the wrong directions. So they stay where he told them to stay. He blows the whistle. Takes in by number 6. Oh, that could have been a goal. But he kicks the ball, but it was caught by that of Jaliba Utd's goalkeeper, who is Usman Badi. Ball is with Dimingumane. Very good pass to Jabi. Jabi plays to number 14. Very good counter attack. Number 14 tries to play. He kicks the ball inside the ball. He crosses the ball, but Ibrahim Silla is now with the ball. Oh, he tries to play a very good pass, but his communication with that of his player very well. This process, Jaliba is still with the ball with their number 12, with their number 2. Ibrahim Silla, who kicks the ball but blocked again by the same number 6 who was injured here, very close to us, who cleared the ball. Now Sadio Mane cleared the ball. Foul against Sadio Mane. Referee is taking defenders. Now the ball is back with Usman Baji, the goalkeeper for Kabafita, who will take the free kick for Kabafita United. Plays shot to his defender Tumani, launch, who plays to his number 4, but this possessed by Brikama number 15, number 11. Brikama got the ball again, but it is an offside against Ibrahim Silla. Otherwise it could have been a foul against him. Number 6 tries to play the ball quick, but he was 12 for Mohamed Keita. Tumani to take the free kick for Kabafita United. He comes for the ball, but he denies him. Instead, he sends in a low one to his number 6. It was headed out by Keita. It's a 2 for Kabafita United to be taken in by number 6, who plays to his number 5. It's headed away by Jaliba. Headed away by Jaliba's number 5 for a throw. Mohamed Fayinke for a throw into Kabafita United. Ibrahim clears the ball away from the danger zone for Jaliba to his number 16, who plays to his number 14. Number 16 again playing a very good 1-2 with his number 16. They are on a counter attack now. Throw in by Tumani. Then Jaliba is still on the attacking end. And number 14 crosses the ball, but it's a very long one. Half bar is there to return the ball into the 18-yard box for Kabafita United, but Osman is there again to the rescue to clear the ball. Osman clears the ball, but directly to Jaliba's defender, who clears, and then to Kabafita players, who also clears directly to his own players. Ibrahim is trying to play with his half-back, Jaliba United. He sent the ball into Kabafita side. They now playing inside the penalty area for Kabafita United. They are trying to play 1-2, but a very good dispossess there by Kabafita's number 8. Kausi Jabi is down. It's a a foul against him by Kabafita player Bubakar Sid. Now they are having Jaliba to benefit from a free kick about 30 yards, about 25 yards rather, from the 18-yard box. From the goal post, Dimingu is there, and also Dimingu Mane is there to get the ball for Jaliba United. The referee is trying to place the ball. Lamin Dong is also there, but Dimingu Mane is the one who kicks the ball. Dimingu both high and wide from the post outside the perimeter fence of the field in fact. Jaliba arrested that one again. Kabafita to start the play from their back through Usman, who plays to his defender, to the number 12, who plays to his number 5, also plays to his number 4, back to number 5, then to his number 4. Number 4 with Kabafita, very good football from him. To his number 3 on the left side of the field. He sends the ball into the 18-yard box, but no one is there for Kabafita. It has to be cleared away by Jaliba United. Excuse me if you hear the word Jaliba United. He is also to that of the Jaliba United. Now Kabafita clears their line to Bucket. The captain has got the ball for them. The defender thinks that the ball was going out, but it was collected by Jaliba again. The ball is with Ibisila. He comes to his number 14, attacking on the left side of the field, but this possessed by Jaliba's number 6. Very good football to Sadio Mane, who releases the ball to his number 5. Number 5 is with the gun. He releases to number 4. Number 4 plays to number 17, but he clears the ball directly to that of Jaliba United's players. Jabi plays the ball back to his goalkeeper, who plays the ball to the halfback. He wants to play to Ibisila, but that was a very poor pass from him directly to. He plays the ball instead to Kabafita United's player, that is their number 3. Kabafita have now won a corner. Kick to be taken by Bully Diba on the right hand side of the field for Kabafita United. Mane, still goalless.
Yeah, it's still goalless. It is still goalless. As we can see, both sides are trying to threaten their opponents, but nothing materialized out of the chances that they are all creating. But my prediction might be Jaliba United to be the first team to, open the deadlock, because they are the one creating most of the chances in the names of Ibrahim Silla, Svebu, Sambu, and Domingo Mane. These 3 players are really joy to watch. They are really giving nightmare to their opponent's defense. So they need to be very mindful of these 3 players if they want to survive this game. Else, the game can be decided by any of these 3 players. And that the powerful striker of Jaliba United is also a very physical player who is given tough time to the Kabafita defense line. But you look at Kabafita also, it seems to be the side that is having the youngest players, but they are not pushovers. They are not allowing Jaliba to, control the game. They are also fighting tooth and nail in order to avoid Jaliba controlling the entire game. We can see their number 2, that is Sadio Mane. He is really energetic because he is running everywhere, closing gaps, closing spaces in order to make sure his side, is still on the game.
Very well, thank you very much. That was Mane Mayoko, commentator here, giving you those statistics as we observe into the game. We are now into the 48th minute here at the Brikama mini stadium, where the game still nil between the two sides, who have all come to this game preparing to go home with the giant trophy and of course the first prize of 75,000. If they cannot win that, of course they must go home with 65,000. So the winner here will go home today with 75,000 and the runner-up will go home with that of $65,000. There's a foul against Brikama since the referee into Kabafita's half. Brikama and illegal money stood over to take the free kick. So that of the Dimingu took the balls in. Number 5 flips the ball in.
That's the end of the first half. It's still nil-nil here in the Brikama mini stadium. That is box bar. As we told you earlier, this game will not be an easy ride for both teams, and currently it is nil-nil in the box bar mini stadium. Kabafita nil, Jaliba United nil. I know both coaches will go to the dressing room and try to make some, team talk, some changes in order to win the second half of the game. But I know, as we predicted, it will not be an easy ride, and we know it is a well contested game. Both teams go for the game. They all what was expected of them. That is why it is still nil-nil here in the box bar mini stadium. Fans of both teams were in their loud voice giving support to their various teams. As you can see, they are all going back to the dressing room. Kabafita, they are the one leading in their green and white jerseys, while their opponent Kabafita are the one behind with their orange. Jaliba, they are the one leading with white and green. I know in the second half we might see difference when it comes to this game.
I think altogether people believe that if you announcement for our guest as to what is happening. Thank you. I think that all right, Big Sam, thank you so much. Just quickly, I just want to make this quick announcement. We definitely would want to thank certain people that contributed to the success of the Brikama Sports Committee Nawettan 2022-2023. First, we want to give a big shout out to Mr. Alkali Sambu, who was the head of the Appeals and Disciplinary Committee. Of course, he was flanked by some great men, including Mr. Koma Kamara from Farato. We definitely thank you and also appreciate your efforts and also your time that you gave us to ensure that we are at this level. Also reminding you that this final, to some extent, is being funded by Africell Gambia Limited. You would understand that the two teams that are playing the final are decorated, and of course they are clothed by Africell. This is why they are wearing the Africell logo in their shirts. And we also want to inform you that if you look around, you will see a lot of trophies that will be decorating the serving players here. One is the best goalkeeper that is being funded by Fadel Nyang, one-time goalkeeper for Brikama and also for Blackpool in the Brikama Sports Committee, Nawettan in the olden days. Also, the leading goal scorer is funded and will be giving a cash prize of $1,000, which was provided to the committee by Ngari, aka Modlamin Drame. The best coach award was given by Modu Lamin Nyasi, the coach for Brikama United. Also, we have some donations from individuals that are living in Brikama and others in abroad. But of course, these people have been great support to Brikama Sports Committee. One of them, Buba Sanyang, aka Coach Oliver in Italy. We have Dembajo, who also had funded and also provided support to the committee. One Buba Marong, and of course, we also want to give a shout out to the goalkeeper trainer for the Gambia national team, Mr. Alhaji Marong, who also would be providing prize for the goalkeeper of the day, that is the best goalkeeper of the final. And also we have the best player award that will also be giving, where each of these people would be going home with a cash prize of $1,000. The winner today would go home with $75,000 as their prize, and of course a consolation prize for the runner-up of $65,000. The most disciplined team would also go home with a giant trophy and a certificate that will be awarded to them. So altogether, we would want to be thankful to all the here with us, the media houses, and of course not forgetting our Red Cross from the Brikama branch, who has always been here with us, the PIU officers from the Brikama police. We are really grateful to you and your commandment, for being here with us all throughout this tournament. The Gambia Referees Association, thank you so much, and also to people from the different media present here with us. Shout out to Big Sam and also the Brikama FM, who has always been here with us and also helping us with all our announcements and all our adverts as well. So you are all welcome, and we look forward to having a successful second half while you are assured of entertainment as well. So that is it, and it's 0-0 here at Brikama Mini Stadium between Kabafita United and Jaliba United. Thank you.
We are going to see them in the next year coming. So most of Jaliba United players will not play in the next league. So why Kabafita players will play? Kabafita player will continue playing. So Jaliba have more advantage of Kabafita in terms of individual players. So Kabafita technically they are trying to be more mature, and then they are trying to be more wide by putting Jaliba on more high pressure, so that Jaliba can exhaust most of their chances. You can see Dimim Kumani, he has 2 or 3 or 4 chances that he can able to put Kabafita 2 goal down or 3 goal down. But Kabafita, we are very much concentrated. They don't need that much fast football. They want to capitalize on bucket to push the game forward, and then to see what they can get in the regulation time, or perhaps they can go to the 90 minutes. But moreover, they are playing a more of a tactical game. I'm not sure if they need a ball position that much. What they are looking for is to go to exhaust Jaliba and then to go for penalty shootout and see what they can get from it.
That's Ibrahim Anja, they call him Robin, that's my favorite hero. And of course, all the way from Capital FM, our own big brother, of course, Salih. Salih, welcome to this final. And you'll take up the first 45 minutes.
Well, indeed, thank you very much, Big Sam, my senior, the Council of Elders when it comes to the media. Well, it is a pleasure witnessing this grand finale here at the Brikama Mini Stadium. The theater of dreams, I can say, when it comes to West Coast football. One of the biggest regions where football is being married with. These two finalists are rich in history. I understand, according to records, they are just a stone throw between Kabafita and Jaliba. Well, Jaliba got the formula how to win finals. They won the knockout final. And one of the oldest teams in the history of Brikama and Nawettan. But then people come and go, players come and go. As Robin Jainat mentioned, there are other players in the team of Jaliba might not be playing in the next competition. But you look at these two finalists, they are very careful at each other. When it comes to the defense line, they are very solid. So it simply means that who is more united in this final at the end of the day? It is Kabafita United and Jaliba United. Maybe the Kora Maestro would love the trophy to go to his yard, that is Jaliba. Well, let's wait and see what will be the end result. But then also, Big Sam, I'm very happy with the turnout. Brikama people love football. They love the ambience, and the ambience is the talisman on the pitch. And I am already happy. It's like best of the finals when it comes to the Somali West Africa here and all that. I am really pleased, and we're looking forward to a very interesting final 45 minutes.
As a finish of the year,
The first half is a successful one, like when Jaliba was on top of the game, because like if you look at their first half, they have more chances than Kabafita United. The Jaliba United, their problem there is that the number 14, who was playing the full back, so they have been bringing the so many crosses from right to left back, and the right back was doing, because all their chances were coming from the right back, but the left back was so many losing a lot of chances. This have been capitalized and be in the game. But well, I don't know what the coach is going to do in his second half, whether he will going to bring the same tactics. And with the Kabafita boys, there was a little bit changes that the referee was trying to do, because the internal changes was there, because he wrote a paper sending to the give it to the number 11 that the ball should go to the number 10, whereas then Paulo should have been crossing. So the opponent, the game was on them. They should have come and pick that paper, because after the paper, you don't know the paper, throw it inside the field. So that will also help them to see the game plan that the coach is coming to bring it up. That would have helped them to comport the Kabafita boys. But the Jaliba boys were unable to use that tactic to pick up the paper. And from there, the Kabafita boys were able to come up the game and try to sort of get some chances. But hoping to see a very good second half. Both coaches will read their mistakes and come and tackle the game. They are rectified.
Nicholas will be the final one. That is the one and only Nicholas. Nicholas, your take of the force for the families.
Yeah, it's indeed a watering encounter between the Kora boys, Jaliba United versus Kabafita United. It's set to be the 5th minute of the game. Looking at Domingo Mane created several attempts to penetrate the nets of their opponent, but they lost. Whereas Kabafita United tried to stable the game and they contained the Kora boys in the game. It was said to be a mouth-watering encounter, a clash of titans, a battle of the titans. I believe the second half, as it will unfold very soon, we will see another game, another talent that will be showcased. Big Sam.
Thank you very much, Nicholas. And we will go for commercials and then
Kanye, we now coming to the commencement of the second stanza of the game. As we know, the first half of the game was 0-0. Both teams were unable to hit the back of the net. Do you think this game will not be decided in the lotteries?
Well, welcome back to the second half of the game. Yes, Mr. Mane, the way the game is playing, I mean, one can guess and say it might be scheduled on a penalty shootout, because we have seen Jaliba, most of the games that they have been playing. For instance, their quarter-final they won on penalties. Their semi-final also, it was decided on a penalty. And Kabafita is also not an exception. One of their games through to the final was decided on a penalty shootout. That was their semi-final game against the ground holders. That is that of Nema United. So the game have now started. Jaliba also on the attack, but I mean the cross was bad from that of the half-back left. We welcome you back again to LXTV1. Those who are just still joining us, you are watching us live from Brikama Mini Stadium Box Bar. It is a league final between Jaliba United and that of Kabafita United. Jaliba is attacking. He kicks the ball, but Usman was there. It wasn't any ball that can trouble any goalkeeper. Game starts. Kabafita, they are playing the ball up front. Number 3, then to number 5. Foul on Kabafita's number 4 by that of Jaliba's number 6. Free kick to be taken by Kabafita's defender, who kicks the ball into the left hand side of the field for the defender, but for the number 6 ball was dispossessed by Jaliba's defense. Number 5 for Kabafita pick up the ball. He is a very skillful young player. They cross the ball in, but Jaliba's goalkeeper was there to rescue the team. Foul against Jaliba's number 16, Kausu Jabi. Referee plays the foul, calls the foul in favor of Jaliba to be taken by Jaliba's defender, number 3, that is Sirifo Demba. He kicks the ball in, headed in by his player, but Usman was there again to deny them any celebration. Plays the ball short to his defender, who plays the ball to Sadio Mane, who plays it wide to his halfback left. Plays to his number 11. The number 4 is now with the ball. Plays to number 3 for Kabafita United, but the communication was a very poor one. He did not communicate with him very well. Kabafita plays again. Mbake headed the ball, aimed to his number 5, but he wasn't there right on time. Kabafita won the ball again through their number 6, who is moving with the ball. Strong player. He was brought down by Jaliba's number 6. That was a clap. Very good evasion from the fans, who appreciated his play there by against Jaliba's team. Foul against Jaliba United to be swung in by Sadio Mane of Kabafita to his place. He moved the ball a bit forward, but the referee wasn't concentrating there. Sadio Mane stood by the ball. He is the one standing by the ball to place it for his people.
It is Armed Forces 0 and Brikama United 1.
Brikama is
United 0, 14-2.
division
68 minutes played. Later tomorrow, 0 and Gamtel 0.
Armed Forces, a player is the referee is not interested there. Sadio Mane swings the ball in, but cleared away by Jaliba United player. Kabafita still have the ball through their number 11 plays a very beautiful football 1-2 to him, but the defender was right there and he was pushed down and the referee gave a foul in favor of Jaliba United. Man, and the game has started well.
Yeah, and so far Kabafita on the game. It seems the dressing room is making difference in this game, because we have seen since the commencement of this second half of the game, Kabafita are on the game, creating chances, but none of their chances also hits the back of the net. So far, it is 0-0 here in the Brikama mini stadium, that is box bar. And I remember this tournament sponsored by Official, that is sponsor of this tourney. And to give you the figure to this tourney, the winner will go home with a cash prize of $75,000, while the runner-up will go home with a cash prize of $65,000. We shall see which of these two teams will go home with the giant trophy and the cash prize of $75,000. There is substitution for Kabafita. 2 players are going in. That is the number 7 and the number 16. They are going in for the number 11 and the number 3, Kanye.
Yes, number 11 gives way for number 11, and then 16 was in for the number 3 for Kabafita United. That is a double substitution for them. Alan Shura, the former coach, the former player for Kabafita United, who is now on the third line for them, has made double substitution for his team to reinforce their energies in the field. Throw into United, sends the ball in, but cleared away wide by Kabafita's defense. Another throw in for Kabafita United. Throw in, but it was dispossessed. Kabafita won the ball. Now with number 10, Mbake plays the ball to Sadio Mane, who plays to his number 7, who just came into the field. He seems to be a very good player. His run with the ball seems to be very good. Plays the ball back to Sadio Mane, who plays to Mbake. Tries to dribble past a player, but he was brought down. There wasn't any foul. It was a very good charge. It was a very good. Plays the ball back to their goalkeeper, who plays to his defender. Number 16 is very confident on the ball. Won a foul there in his yard. The ball is with Sadio Mane, who changes to his number 12, but was a very good charge there by Kabafita's by Jaliba Utd players. Mane is now with the ball, who swings the ball to the other side of the field for his player, but the Kabafita player was down and it was a foul there against Kabafita player. Usman to take the ball for Usman to take that free kick for Kabafita United. The number substitution here. The number 7 is Brikama, and then the number 16 is Kabafita. Brikama and Kabafita are the substitutes for Kabafita United. Brikama is the number 7, Brikama is the number 16. They have won the ball. They have won a foul against Kabafita again, Kabafita plays a very good ball to that of Kabafita's number 5 plays a very good ball to his halfback player, who the ball eludes and went out for a goal kick to Jaliba United. The captain plays a long ball to his defender, but Kabafita is all on the game now. After the break, the dressing room, as many have said, is making a difference here. I don't know what, we wouldn't know what Allen have told them, their coach have told them, but they are making a difference to this game right now. The defender plays the ball to his captain, it was headed away by Jaliba's defense. Number 4 tries to play wide to his number 6, that is his halfback player, but the ball went out for a throw in to Jaliba. Number 12 sends the ball on long throw, headed away by Kabafita's player. Headed back by Jaliba United player. Kabafita player was down and the referee calls for a foul in favor of Kabafita A free kick to be taken by Kabafita. The referee is having some words with the number 16 who has just gone in. They called the captain to talk to him, otherwise he could have been penalized.
It's second 45 minutes here at Brikama Mini Stadium. Jaliba 0.
The young player is doing very well there.
Thank you very much for being
At the end of the free,
Thank you so
this
much.
possess and the ball went out for corner in favor of Kabafita United. That was a very good work there. Ball work there by the number 5. He is to take the corner kick for Kabafita United. The worker Sedi is the young player. He swings it in, but the goalkeeper was there, miscommunication with his own player, but another player was there to rescue them from the mess that has caused through the miscommunication from the referee and that of the Mbake is with the ball now and then try to pass, dribble pass 2 players, but he was dispossessed there. Defender kicks the ball out, throw again, corner again for Kabafita. They take it quickly and then number 4 sends it in quickly. It was sent back in. Then Jaliba has to fight very well there to make sure they have rescued themselves from that error. Foul against Jaliba's number 14. Sadio Mane was cautioned with a yellow card for a foul against Jaliba's player. Yellow card given. Player is still down. The medics are into the field now to get him some medications. Mane,
Yeah,
player is down and another player is booked from Kabafita's end.
yeah, that is Sadio Mane.
What is your assessment of the game?
Yeah, so far, since the commencement of the second half, we have seen Kabafita dominating the game because they are the one playing most of the game compared to the first half of the game, which was dominated by Jaliba United, the Kora boys. But what we are seeing right now is in the reverse, whereby Kabafita are also showing the Kora boys that you people are not the only one that can do it. They are threatening the Jaliba outfit, and we know Kabafita have this side that can upset Jaliba when it comes to this game. It's now in the hand of the goalie, that is Jaliba United's Kabafita's goalkeeper, and he gives the ball to the full back. And it is a jam-packed stadium here where we have seen the attendance is very, very good. Fans are come out in their large numbers to cheer their teams. You can hear the background. There is noise from Jaliba fans. They are the most active fans when it comes to this final. They are beating drums, blowing their, vuvuzelas and stuffs, entertaining the crowd. Kanye.
That's very good money. Both fans are doing very well here, as Brikama is known for watching football. We have seen all around. I can say the mini stadium is a very big area from the Kabafita defender. But Jabi couldn't do anything about it. He has to be dispossessed there by Kabafita's number 12, that is their left back. Kabafita is again building the attack. Number 5, Iwakar Sedi, is a very young player but very skillful, doing very good. He tries to kick from there, very long range, but that was very, very easy for the goalkeeper. He throws in a long one for Dimingu Mane. The defender tries to clear the ball, but it was straight to Dimingu. Dimingu tries to pass him, but he could not. He won the ball again to Ibi Silla. Ibi crossed into the 18-yard box. 1-2 with number 14 and that of Gabi, but it was headed away for a kick to Jaliba Utd. That is changes. Number 10 is coming in. Jaliba is more than 6 for goal. The is coming in for number 16, he's playing very well. Jabi is coming out for it's also a double change for Jaliba Utd. Number 9, very physical player, goes in, and that of the number 10 Kabafita is also trying to make a change. What's your analysis as the corner comes in?
Yeah, we have seen both teams making changes. Not long ago, we have seen Kabafita made double changes, and this is their third changes. Likewise, their opponent Jaliba, they also made double changes. So we can see both coaches need this game, and that they think is by bringing in fresh legs, that's the only thing that can earn them the trophy. That is why they are making these changes. But I can tell you, this is a well-contested game from both teams.
Very well, Makoda Jasi just come in for Kabafita. He is also a very lanky player, very tall. He will give that advantage to that of Kabafita in the hearts of the midfield, because when you're looking at the players for Jaliba, most of their players, especially the midfield players, are all tall players. So this is where one of the areas that they are disturbing Kabafita Utd. But it is an offside against Kabafita's captain Bake. Plays from the back to the goalkeeper, who plays to his captain back, bounce back to his half back, and then they are still playing from the back. They are trying to build a play from the back to his half back, but was dispossessed, was headed away there by the young player Abubakar City, who's working very, very hard in this game against this Jaliba player. Two to be taken by Jaliba. Throws into the number 6, plays it to his number 8, who changes the play from the other side of the field to the other side, but Jaliba won the ball. He tries to play a counter attack, but Jaliba's player was there to make sure that the pass doesn't go through. Jaliba plays quickly to Brikama. He plays to his, number 9, who just come in. For the win, the ball for Kabafita, but was his possess. Brikama is a very good player, very short and very good player. Plays to his defense. Number 3 turns quickly, then plays the ball back to his number 18, Brikama, the captain, in the heart of the defense. Number 6 plays the ball to his halfback player, but Brikama
is 21 minutes into the second half,
possesses the ball rather,
and it is
has to be
0 and Kabafita 0.
The game is still 0-0. None of the teams have scored. We haven't seen goalkeepers making very good saves here. We haven't seen much of the chances here creating by these teams that we can say should have been an easy goal for any of these. I think the strikers are finding it very hard between the two defenders to have their chances towards the goal post. Jaliba won again to his number 5. He plays into the Kabafita's 18-yard area, but was dispossessed by the defenders of Kabafita. Foul against Jaliba against Kabafita United's player. Plays to the number 7, who was gone. The captain could have given the ball, but he lost the ball to Jaliba United. Jaliba plays it in, but a very good clearance from the defender of Jaliba United. Kabafita still playing through Mbake, and Mbake got the ball, tries to cross the ball, but the defender was there. He is there alone, the captain. He is there alone. Release to his left back. What was this process and the two went in favor of money. That's now.
Yes, Kanye, we just give them the rundown of the stats for these two teams. That is the two runners-up teams from Group B and Group G have made it to the Brikama Sport Community League final of 2022-2023 season. Kabafita United FC, their road to the final, their group stage games. In Group G, Kabafita had, three other teams that were Real da Santos, Ikeda FC, Orlando Magic FC. And you look at the games of Kabafita United 0, Real de Santos 0, Orlando Magic 0. Kabafita divided them 1-0. Ikeda FC divided Kabafita 1-0. Kabafita qualified better goal difference over Orlando Magic. In the league round of 16, Kabafita Jombulu FC lost to Kabafita United 1-0. Brikama Sport Community League quarter-final, Sandersu United lost to Kabafita also 1-0. The league semi-finals, it was 0-0. Then Kabafita United won 6-5 on penalties. For their opponent, that is Jaliba United. Jaliba United, they were drawn in Group B against Mandwar United FC, Salute and Tourist FC. They drew 1-1 with Tourist FC, 0-0 with Mandwar. They divided Salute 1-0. And in the round of 16, they divided Swansea 2-1. In the quarterfinals of the Brikama Sport Committee, they drew 0-0 with Puntalana and defeated them 6-5 on penalties. They drew 0-0 with Scout Power and they defeated them 5-3 on penalties. And here today they face Kabafita FC in the Brikama Sports Committee final. We are yet to see any of them hitting the back of the net, as both teams are doing everything possible in order to hit the back of the net. But so far the scores is 0-0. Kabafita 0, Jaliba United 0. Kanyi.
Very well, Mane, thank you so very much for those. Have come into effect. We have seen in the knockout final, Jaliba United won against another Kabafita side, Tourist Football Academy, that resides within Kabafita. Jaliba United won those ones. So if they happen to win here today, meaning they have played 2 finals against Kabafita sides, and then will have won all those 2. Now, Jaliba tries to build up the play, but this process by the number 6 for Kabafita, who sends in another one, but was cleared away by Ibrahim Abba, the defender for Jaliba United. Also, the captain, he's been very instrumental in their defense. He's been working very hard, taking, of course, the leadership role of the team away for a throw into Kabafita United, to be taken by the number 6 for Kabafita United. Yankuba Kusuma. Kabafita playing 1-2 from the midfield through Sadio Mane to his halfback. Very good skillful football from the halfback left. He sends the ball in, but there wasn't any Kabafita player there to win the ball for him. It was Jaliba who have won the ball. He volleys the ball, number 5 volleys the ball towards Kabafita's defense, but it was headed away by Kabafita's defense line. Jaliba again with the ball, with Dibingu Mane at the far end of the field. He breaks the ball, moves back, plays to his number 9, who was blocked by the defender, but the ball is still in play, but with number 12 left back for Jaliba. He sends in a long one. He comes to make the ball, but in the event the defender was fouled there. The referee blows the whistle for a foul against Jaliba. The defender is still down. The defender is on his feet. Jaliba's player who headed the ball and who the foul was scored against was still down. He's also on his feet. We are seeing another substitution here. This time from Jaliba again. Number 12, Lani Keda Jaliba makes way for Depo City. Number 12 out for that of number 17. That is back 3 now. Yeah, a real change of formation. We have seen Dibingu Mane will be the fullback now. Sedi is going to play as one of the 3 central defenders. to make sure they wouldn't concede any goal. When they are attacking, they will of course attack with a very good number, but when they are defending, they will defend with 5 defenders. Number 13 will be walking as a fullback here, as the other fullback, and the Mane will be the other fullback here. By Kabafita. Jaliba he wants to send in along one box, calling his players to go there. He sends one inside the 18-yard box. Jaliba is still with the ball there. Cross, very good calm cross from a player, headed away by the defender, but in the event he was fouled by Jaliba, who was still Kabafita United. Usman who started to play short from his defender. Players the ball long to Sedi, one of the youngest players in the field. He plays the ball to Sadio Mane in the hands of the midfield. He's been working very hard since the onset of the game. This number 6 who's very directly to the goal. A very long range shot, about 40 yards out, but it went wide for a goal kick to Jaliba United. The goalkeeper wants Mane to start the play for Jaliba. He sends in a long one.
And finally, he can attack out. It's Amphati 0, Brikama 1. Mr. Badrano Papa, steady goal for Brikama.
Try to walk.
And elsewhere,
Kabafita tries to.
it is 0 tomorrow 2.
Very good football from Mane. He was fouled.
On additional time, and he's fully Brame. Abdullah Baza Kabani, who checked the goal for Gala tomorrow, and Relevant are still a goal down, playing against Marino at 7 minutes play.
Jaliba plays.
42 leads Bandung United by 2 goals to 0. They are on additional time, Ali Bari
Good football.
and Bernard Silva.
The physios are into the field to help the youngster get to his feet. They're still down. Mane, the young player is down for Kabafita. Number 5 has been very instrumental in their game, but he's down as of now. The offside was scored against him, but we have also seen Sadio Mane, number 2 in the heart of the field, do very well. Since his coming also, number 4 number 21 has been very good on the ball with with Kabafita United. What happened, Baksa?
Yeah, I know. I can say the coming in of the number 31 is a very good substitution because he is a lanky player and he will be able to go, toe to toe with most of the Jaliba Utd players. Because you compare these two teams, Jaliba are having more physical players than Kabafita. So his coming is an advantage to Kabafita because he will be able to match most of the players of Jaliba United. You look at Sadio. Sadio is a brilliant player and he is really doing all the dirty works for Kabafita in order to enable them, killing this trophy. But I know one thing for sure. It will not be easy for any of these two teams to clean this giant trophy because as things stand, it is still 0-0. There is a chance for Kabaf. Jaliba should have chance. But unfortunately, it was intercepted by Kabafita's defense line. And still now the ball is with Jaliba. Kanyi. Yes, that was a chance that Jaliba, that Kabafita Jaliba should have capitalized and got the lead.
Yes,
but unfortunately, the chance went back in.
Yes, indeed they could have buried that chance. A very good free kick from Dembo Sedi, the substitute who plays the ball rightly on top of the head for number 9, who wasted the chance. But it could have been a goal for Jalo of Jaliba United, who also came as a substitute into this game. This kind of chances should not be squandered in anyhow, because he was there freely. It was a free header, and then he could not hit the ball rightly into the net. Then it has to be cleared away by that of the Kabafita United players. We are expecting another substitution here, but for now Jaliba United is attacking around on the day, but it was a wasted pass from the number 5. Changes. Captain Bake for Kabafita.
Substitution again for Kabafita. Now that's taken in.
Number 10.
Brikama coming in for
Brikama next week.
That's a substitution for Kabafita. Thank you.
Throw into the by Kabafita's number 12. Back up. Headed out by the back to this throw again. He officially seems to be one of the senior players. Now Sadio Mane is now with the armband for Kabafita. While they're trying to attack, but both teams are trying to be solid in their defense line, and this they are doing very well with it. They are not allowing each other's forward players to get settled in their halves, but whenever the ball reaches there, they will clear the ball away. Jaliba won a free kick there to be taken by Dembo Sedi. He swings in another one. The striker Ibrahima is a very good one. He's lanky. He fights very well, but the ball is with number 10. This possessed by Kabafita in the 18-yard box, but the ball still remains in the 18-yard box. Number 12 is fighting. Foul.
Of course, we have final club. Very important people. We have Mr. Sise, the president of the Sport Journalists Association and the officer representative here. We have Mr. Bakari Bojang, the president of the West Kenya Football Association. We have Mr. Alkali Sambu, the former president of the Brikama Sport Committee. We have Mr. Chan Amon, and also we have Lamide Sane, as PM candidate for the Brikama Area Council chairmanship. We have Abdul Misi, the former president of the West Coast Football Association. We have Alhaji Maram, the goalkeeper trainer of the Gambia national team. We have Farel Nyang, a veteran goalkeeper here, and we have Mr. Kanson Kante. We have Mr. Kamaso
to Usman,
we have Mr.
to Brikama, rather, but
He's
a very good player on the ball. He was fouled.
We have Hussein Dada, we have Ngai,
What have you learned as number 7?
Yeah, he came in the second half. But since he came, he's given nightmare to his opponent. He's a very tricky player. He is doing a lot of tricks in order to outplay his opponent, and I can see his tricks is paying dividends.
Very good. Sadio Mane is cleared by Kabafita. He won the ball. This number 7, Buba Kamara. Foul on as only called by many.
There is a lot of frustration from the fans as they are all eager to have a goal.
We are almost at the tail end of the first half. It is still goalless. Are you foreseeing a penalty shootout here?
Yeah, likely, because there is 83 minutes that has already been played. 83 minutes have already been played, and still now we don't see any sign of a goal coming. So likely the game can be decided in the lottery.
Or in other words, referring to another date. So as this stands, can I help you? Tell you that the committee said
if it ends in a draw, it has to be a replay game. This doesn't go down well with the fans, as you can hear that noise from them. They are complaining that Brikama Sports Committee should not adjourn the game or should not schedule the game for a replay if it ended in a barrel draw. Oh, that was a penalty shout, but the referee instead says it was a dive, and the player is Jaliba United playing it down.
You can see
simulation by the referee, but fans
yeah, but especially the technical side ranging from the coach, they are all crying for a penalty in the latter minutes of the game. But the center referee was not interested, and he said it was a dive, and finally gave a yellow card to Jaliba's number 10.
Very well, Mane.
So wherever you are,
We are now into the added time. It was 2 minutes that was added. We are now into the second minutes of the added time, but Jaliba is trying to create a goal here too. They are number
A penalty given. A penalty given. A penalty given. There is penalty for. A penalty has been given to Jaliba in the dying minutes of the game. I can say we are almost in the end of the game. I can say 1 minute to go, and here Jaliba United win themselves a penalty. Can he
put the ball into the net to make sure the game avoided a replay?
Can he execute this?
As number 9, Buba Jalo has won the penalty for Jaliba United, and
Who is taking up this responsibility? The number 18. Can he score this? He does! He does! And guess what? Jaliba took the lead in the 90 plus. Fans are throwing stones. Fans are throwing stones. I can say it will be the fans of the losing side Kabafita, because I don't think a winning team fans will be throwing stone, because at this juncture we can see the fans of Jaliba United celebrating. They are celebrating because already
Stones are being thrown into the field.
stones are flying.
We wouldn't know who are those responsible for that. The game is at halt for a moment, and evidence of stone is
It is 1-0 for Jaliba.
set to continue. Now Kabafita is now trying to attack after that penalty. Jaliba Ibrahima Ba have taken that responsibility, the role of the captain, to make sure he have won the game for Jaliba United. At the big end of the game, a penalty claim was denied, and within a minute Jaliba have won a penalty that was given by the central referee. The first penalty claim was denied, but the one of the defenders handled Ibrahim Buba Jalo.
That's the end of the game. Jaliba make it double. It's double for Jaliba. Let's go. Let's go. They are stoning.
It's a double for Jaliba. They have won.
It is over here. From a penalty in the latter part of the game. Jaliba United 1 and the Kabafita 0. I know it was a well contested game. As we can see, both teams did well, and in the latter part of the game, Jaliba United benefited from a penalty which was well executed by their team captain, and it is Jaliba United 1, Kabafita 0. As you can see in the stands, it is a jam-packed stadium. Fans turn out in their large numbers to witness this very important game, and of course you can see Kabafita players are frustrated, and one of their players who is on the ground due to frustration, because it is a well contested game. They had the belief that even if they are to lose this game, it could have been in the lottery, but it was a penalty that Jaliba benefited in the game, and that this penalty was the decider of this game. It means Jaliba make it 2 out of 2. They played 2 final decisions, and they won 2 finals. So congratulations to Jaliba United. Their side that is really, you can see Jaliba. They are given this is the beautiful game of football. As I told you earlier, it will be a mouth-watering and a well-contested final, and it depicts a real final. As we can see, Jaliba United benefited from a penalty in the 90 plus 2 minutes of the game. You can see they're in a high mood. They are jubilating with their fans. The stadium is full in the capacity. Fans of Jaliba, they are saying we made it too. They are oh mamma mia. This is the beautiful game of sports. As we can see, football is all about entertainment. It's all about entertainment. Jaliba made it 2 out of 2. We are live in the Brikama Boxbar Mill Stadium. A final which was between Jaliba United and Kabafita United. It is 1-0 in favor of Jaliba United after benefiting from a penalty in the 9 minutes of the game. But who took the responsibility? It was the team captain who took the responsibility and put the ball past the helpless Kabafita goalie, and it is 1-0 in favor of Jaliba United. Congratulations to Jaliba and hard luck to Kabafita. I know this is a final that we all. Okay. I know it is a game that football spectators will feel proud of, as they really watch a great final. It was a well contested final, a final that took both teams 90 plus 2 minutes in order to unlock their chances. You can see here, these are the various awards. We have 2 trophies, one for the winners, which shall goes to Jaliba United. And we can see Jaliba, they won the knockout tournament, and today here they grabbed their second trophy of the season after winning the Brikama Sport Committee tournament trophy here today against Kabafita. Jaliba benefited from a penalty in the latter part of the game, and their team captain, who took the responsibility and slot the ball at the back of the net to give Jaliba United the lead. And now, any moment from now, presentation of medals and other awards will be given to their various awardees. These are the referees who were tasked to officiate the game, and they did just to the game by officiating the game. We can see it was full of drama, as we can see in the 9 minutes. Jaliba United claimed for a penalty, but the center referee was not interested. Fortunately for Jaliba, they benefited for another penalty, but this time around the center referee awarded the penalty, and you can see we have different awards on the table. We have dignitaries of different backgrounds. We can see the likes of Jitu, the likes of ST is here. We have Hussein Dada, we have Laminje Sane, we have other important guests here. On the table, you can see trophies, other medals, and all this is going to the awardees of this final. And remember, the prestigious gong is going to Jaliba United, and Jaliba, they finally make it. That is ST, the Brikama boy, giving the award to the central referee. To him, he is very happy to receive this award. That's Hussein Dada, giving out the award to one of the officials who did just to this game. They really handled the game with maturity. That is Laminje Sane, a parliamentarian. Another dignitary giving an award to Right now, this is the awarding ceremony now, and the 4 officials are already decorated, and they exchanging greetings with the dignitaries. And I know all those who watch the game will attest to their great performance in this final. They did just to the final, much especially the central referee. In the 9 minutes, the Jaliba guys were claiming for a penalty, but he stood on his ground and refuted the penalty. But Jaliba benefited in the latter part of the tourney. Brikama Sports Committee given award to the Brikama Area Council. That is a certificate awarded to Brikama Area Council for their unflinching efforts when it comes to Brikama Sports. And the Red Cross Society also will benefit from the awards as they are satisfied for their wonderful job when it comes to giving assistance to the players and other attendees in various games organized in the Boxbar Mini Stadium.
Who are we having again, Kevin? Quickly, please.
Still now, we're giving out certificates to the satisfied individuals or certified groups. After seeing Brikama Area Council benefited, the Red Cross also benefited.
And Mr. Lavincha, Mr. Chairman in keep of the Standard newspaper will have
Lamin Cham of Standards is receiving the certificate with a colleague Musa Sise, the president of the Sport Journalists Association. Musa Sise, that is official, they benefited from that certificate. And remember, they are the one that support this final. Wow.
Okay, KB again, 1 minute. KB, quickly. KB, are you confused? Mr. Malamane, can you come out, please? I want this certificate to Gambia Police Force. Mr. Malamane, please. The police intervention.
You can see they are really smiling. That Jaliba, that's really jubilating with the believe that they are the one going home with the trophy. But guess what? It was a well contested final. But finally, they are the one that grabbed this giant trophy, and they made it 2 out of 2. That is 100%. They played 2 finals, and that they won all these 2 finals. That is 100% records. And this is all about the beautiful game of football. You can see the opponents. That is Kabafita. They suffered a defeat in the 9 minutes of the game after their opponents benefited from a penalty. But that's the beautiful game of football. It was a well contested game. They really also deserve credit because they pushed their opponent up to the 9 minutes, and unfortunately their opponents benefited from a penalty. So they also did just to the final by standing on their ground in order to go toe-to-toe with Jaliba. They went shoulder to shoulder with them. But this is football. If things are not in your side, it is always difficult for you to be in the receiving end. But it's not bad as they are the runners-up of the Brikama Sports Committee's final. So congrats to them as well. We're still gonna give you the awards given to various awardees. And remember, we have artists who grace this occasion. this goes to the Referees Association of the Gambia. They are also given a certificate, because we all know in the beautiful game of football, without referees, it will be very difficult for a game of football to take place. So that is why we need to also give credits to the referees for always officiating games in various leagues, in various competitions in this country. So congrats to them also for their magnificent efforts, So the Referee Association also, we say kudos to them. And here the chairman of the team reps is handing over the certificate to Omar Salah, and this certificate goes to the Gambia Referees Association. Kudos to them for their unflinching efforts when it comes to officiating football in the country. We all know refereeing is not an easy task.
Mr. Sheikh please receive the certificate on behalf of the organizing committee members.
Certificates on behalf of the committee members. That is this certificate awards to the sport committee members for their efforts. Because you look at the stadium, it is a jam-packed stadium right now, and you can see it's because of good organization. That is why we are able to have this kind of final. So congrats to the committee for doing all what is possible in order to see this kind of final. And this is another certificate to the Red Cross volunteers. They really did well when it comes to giving assistance to players and all the fans and any other individual who attends football in this stadium, that is Brikama Mini Stadium. You can see they are also smiling, because it is always a credit to be given a certificate for a job well done. And individual who is satisfied means the individual did justice to the responsibility given to him or her. So that is why they are also smiling.
Thank you very much, Sekou.
That is Lamin Trame. Congratulations to you, Sekou, for also reading that certificate.
Well, Sylvester might be in absence here, but he has been someone who has been very helpful for Brikama Sport Committee. Giving up here. So,
you can see spectators and all the attendees in the Brikama Mini Stadium are now seeing how the ceremony is going on. That is the awarding ceremony, and we have seen individuals who are awarded. We have seen groups who are awarded for their good efforts when it comes to sports, specifically Brikama football. To remind you all that you are with LSTV1, giving you all what is happening in this final right at the Brikama Boxbar Mini Stadium. As we told you earlier, this final, none of the teams will be pushovers, and none of the teams will be an easy ride, and that has been manifested in this final, because we can see both teams went toe-to-toe in this final.
Many individual awards will be given an award to the most disciplined team.
We're now going to the fans of the spectators. You can see the spectators. They are the one who always make the game of football lively. You can see they are all calm. being it the winners or the losers, they are all calm. But during the game, we can see there was high support from fans. But this is the beautiful game of football, and much especially in final, whereby it's only one team that will go home with the giant trophy. Unfortunately, today it's Jaliba United who clinched the giant trophy, and that they are going home with a cash prize of $75,000, while the runners-up goes to Kabafita, who will be going home with a cash prize of $65,000. Seeing the difference, it is $10,000. That's the gap between these two teams. We can see a coach. We are now going back to where the awarding ceremony is taking place. As we can see, Jaliba players cheered their coach, who will also benefit from the individual awards. It is a well-attended final, a well-contested final, a well-organized final.
You can come forward to present. Olumanga was one time assistant to Charlie. So he's also the head coach for Jamandeli. Jamandeli, he has been doing very well. Not a surprise, he has never been the tactics here.
This award goes to the best coach, and it goes to Jaliba United's coach, who benefited when it comes to this award. That is Fode Jaite, the coach for Jaliba United, is awarded the best coach, and he receives the award. Congratulations to you. Dada will award the leading goal scorers award here.
Mr. Kabafita, the Secretary General of Parliament Committee, can you please come forward to present the certificate and the award for the leading goal scorer?
The golden boot of the 20. Let's see who will go home with the golden boot. Wow, it seems the one going home with the golden boot was unfortunate to make it to the final. That is Sidia Kante. Is the one going home with the golden boot. It was the one who hit the back of the net more than his opponents. So that's Sidia Kante. Congrats to the lad. It's not easy to score goals. So if you are fortunate to be the one who becomes the most goal poacher, then that deserves a credit. Best goalie goes to Jaliba United's goalie. Jaliba United's goalie is awarded a glove as the goalkeeper of the tourney.
And the goalkeeper of the tournament is going to Mr. Hussein Badi of Kabafita.
Wow.
$1,000 for him.
The goalkeeper of the tournament goes to Kabafita's goalie, and he will go with a goalkeeper's glove and also with a cash prize of $1,000. Congrats to the Lanky goalie. They received that's Usenu Baji, the netminder for Kabafita, going home with the glove as the best goalkeeper of the tournament. Congrats to you. The best player award. Kabafita. Or will it be? Oh, Kabafita. Their team Kapi, who is so sad after being in the losing side, but he benefited from the individual accolades, and here he is given a boot as the best player of the tournament with a cash prize, with a prize of $1,000 and a certificate. That is Mbake Kijera, the best player of the tourney. Congrats to him, meaning he was the most outstanding player when it comes to this tournament. The youngest player of the Nawettan, the youngest player of the tournament goes to Jaliba United's Molamin Faenke. Is awarded the best player of the 2020-21 Nawettan CC award certificate and $1,000 given to him for being the best player of the Nawettan. Congrats to you, lad. He is alias Ash Jigs, the former Manchester United tricky winger. It's not easy to be named after Ryan Jigs. You must be a talented player to be associated with such players.
And Mr. Bakari Bojang, the president of the West Coast Football Association, will proudly present the certificate and medals for the winners of Kabafita United. Can you have Honorable Alan Esdamo, the member of Parliament for Brikama North, KB the Trophy System.
You see, the one with the Bubizela, the national caller. The runners-up are coming. That's Jaliba, that's Kabafita. They are the runners-up. They are coming for their silver medal and a runners-up trophy with a cash prize of $65,000. They are the runners-up. That is Kabafita United. They are going for their individual awards and their runners-up trophy and their cash prize, which is $65,000. They really contested for the game. As you can see, they were unfortunate to concede a penalty in the latter part of the game, and that is what cost them the game. So they really fought, but this is football. It is always difficult to play finals, and it is a game that always goes to one team. So fortunately, it's Jaliba clinching the trophy, but you can see the frustration from most of their players. As you can see, after giving them their individual medals, most of them are not feeling happy with the silver medal because they were yearning for the goal, but unfortunately it went to their opponents, that is Jaliba United. Jaliba, they made it 2 out of 2, meaning this season they played 2 finals and they were fortunate to lift both finals they contested. that is Kabafita United. They are given a cash prize of $65,000 as runners-up. That is Elias Dabo, the parliamentary for Brikama, not giving out that award to Kabafita. And now the champions of the Brikama Sports Committee trophy, Jaliba United. They played the knockout final and clinched it. And here again, they are in for their second trophy of the season. And today, they rubbed shoulder with Kabafita FC, and they were able to defeat them by 1-0 after benefiting from a penalty in the dying minutes of the game. That is Jaliba United players coming in for their giant trophy, their individual awards. Musa Sise, Gambia Sport Journalist Association's president, giving out awards there. And remember, official, that is sponsor of this tournament. And they awarded the winners, that is Jaliba United, $75,000, and the Kabafita, the runners up, $65,000. They are the winners for the Brikama Sports Committee's final. Congrats to them. They are all smiling right now after knowing that this trophy is going to their own gallery. They are going home with $75,000. Not only with the signed trophy, but a cash prize of $75,000 will be deposited in their own account. It is what they work for, and it is what will be deposited in their own account. So congrats to Jaliba United for making it 2 out of 2. We all know when we say the beautiful game of football, it is all about unionism. As we all know, this is all about Brikama affairs. All these teams are teams in Brikama, and it is a tournament organized by the Brikama Sports Committee. We will not do just if we don't congratulate the Brikama Sports Committee for doing their utmost best in seeing this tournament organized. That's the giant trophy. As you can see, it is shining. There were 2 trophies on the table. One already received by Kabafita, and this one is shining, and it goes to Jaliba United. They are happy. The one who made difference in the final after taking up the responsibility to execute the penalty to give Jaliba United the lead. After lifting this giant trophy, they will also go home with a cash prize of $75. Thumbs up to them for making it 2 out of 2. That's 100% records when it comes to the final that they played this season.
The captain of the winners,
the captain Jaliba United, their captain,
and Mr. Tansise, representative of Amisel,
Sasise, representing official here, the organizers of this tournament, and Musa Sise double as the Gambia Sport Journalist Association's president. He is the one giving out this award to Jaliba United and the giant trophy. And this giant trophy will be accompanied with a cash prize of $75,000. That's Jaliba United. They are happy.
the trophy.
As you can see, finally we come to the tail end of the final. the Giant Trophy has been awarded to Jaliba United. Jaliba, they are the champions of this year's Brikama Sport Committee's League final after defeating Kabafita by a goal to nil after benefiting from a penalty in the 9 minutes. You can see 2 trophies. The white one was the trophy for the knockout, where they defeated Tourist Academy, and then now here the other one, the silver collar, is the one that they just clinched from their today's opponent, that is Kabafita FC. It means for this season they already saved 2 giant trophies in their own cabinet. So that is Jaliba. This season we can say they are the most decorated team in Brikama sports, football to be specific. So congrats to them. I know we will have a discussion with some of their players and the coach of the team, because it's not easy to win 2 trophies in one season. So we must ask the coach and the technical side and the players, if possible, how they were able to clinch all these 2 trophies this season. Yeah, greetings to you all. We are live with LSTV1 at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. As we told you earlier, we are here to give you live coverage of the final, which was between Jaliba United and Kabafita. But finally, the final has ended and Jaliba United made it 2 out of 2, meaning they defeated Kabafita 1-0 after benefiting from a penalty in the latter part of the game. Remember, they defeated Tourist FCA in the knockout final, and that trophy was already saved in the cabinet, and here they collect another trophy. We will make it 2 out of 2 in the cabinet. Your name, gentleman, as the coach of Jaliba United?
My name is Fode J.
Fode, we have seen you clinch another trophy this season.
Yes, I mean it's a very remarkable achievement. I mean for the team and for the players and for my technical side and my board members, because this thing has never happened before in the history of the club. So it's a very big achievement for the team.
As you say, this never happened in the history of the club. What motivated you and the team to be able to make this record?
Well, I always told my boys that, look, me, any football I am doing, I always try to win. Any game I'm playing, I always try to win. And if I have lose, yes, I accept in good faith, you know. But I always try to be a winner.
We have seen it was a well-contested game, but fortunately for your side, you benefited from a penalty in the latter part of the game.
Yes, if you could see during the first half, you know, we have many chances which we could not convert. but you can never score a goal by force. You can only take your time. If the chance comes, you capitalize on it. So second half was not that good, but thank God that we were able to create a chance and score a goal.
How are you after your team playing 90 plus minutes without hitting the back of the net?
Well, I'm always confident. Because I know that it takes a minute to score a goal. So I know that if the ref don't whistle the whistle, it's a possibility that you can score a goal at any time.
We have also seen before your team was awarded a penalty, you guys were crying for a penalty, but the center referee decided to ignore that penalty. How about if you end up being in the losing side? How would you feel?
Well, we'll take in good faith. Because at the end of the day, sometimes those kind of things happen in football. You cannot sometimes challenge the decisions of the referee. Because if you do, it has repercussions. So we know that clearly it's a penalty, but the referee said it's not a penalty. So we will take in good faith, and prepare, for
as a coach who already set records, winning 2 trophies in single season, where are we expecting to see you?
Well, to work on my careers, because already I have a D Lancing. Probably I will go for the C. I will go for the C also.
Finally, what do you have to say?
Well, I will have to say a very big thanks to my players, my fellow technicians, my board members, and to all the fans. And I'm urging them to be rally behind the team and make sure and support the team. More trophies are coming ahead.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that was Jaliba United's coach who made it 2 out of 2 after saying this is a record that he already set because it has never happened in the history of the club. He said he is the first coach to give Jaliba United 2 trophies in a single season. So he's a very, very, very great coach. To all those who were following LSTV1, giving you live coverage, I'm Lamin Mane. I was here with Kanyi. We were here for our colleague, that is Lamin Fati, and we really enjoy your company. We're telling you guys we're taking a leave now. This is the end of everything after knowing Jaliba United clinched the giant trophy in the hands of Kabafita. Jaliba benefited from a penalty in the latter part of the game, and their team captain who took the responsibility and executed the ball, and it passed the helpless Kabafita goalie, and that gives Jaliba United a 1-goal lead. So congratulations to Jaliba United, and thank you all for following LSTV. We are always ready to give you all what you need when it comes to football and any other sporting discipline. So on that note, we're taking our final leave. Thank you all. I was Lamin Mane, and thanks to my cameraman who was also able to give you